When I first tried this product, I did it all wrong. So the brand sent this to me to try, but I was assuming that it was like every other mousse I have ever tried, which is very light. It has very little hold and it really just delivers some volumizing, maybe some conditioning, but nothing like what I experienced with this product. But now that I know how powerful it is, I know exactly how to use it just right. So let me share that with you because you can learn from my mistakes. So, one thing to note, and one thing that I ignored, is the fact that this is an extra strength formula. And when it says extra strength, it means it. So, a very little bit goes a very long way. So, I'll put some video in here of the way I originally used it, which was on dry hair, right at the root, expecting it just to add some lift and volume. But I definitely used way too much. So I probably used, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 pumps. Here is one pump. And literally, this is all I would use now for my entire scalp. Not the length of my hair, just the scalp area. I'd probably do at least 1 or 2 more pumps for the length of my hair going from the scalp to the ends. But when I first tried it, I was just putting it on the roots to get a little bit of that lift that I'm used to mousses delivering, and it gave me a lift, but I definitely used way too much. That was entirely unnecessary. So some things I really love about this product, but besides the fact that I think it's such a good value because you do have to use so very little to get the maximum benefits out of it, is that it includes great ingredients for your hair. So it has that rosemary and peppermint oil, which just provide lots of shine, moisturization, and it also helps to minimize breakage, which is really important for hair like mine, which is fine and thin and color treated. So it needs all the pampering, all the babying it can get. Now, you can use this if you have curly hair. I do actually have curly hair. I just blow it out and restyle it so that it doesn't look quite as crazy as it can if I let it go completely curly. But that means I have a specific type of hair that gets really frizzy really easily. I have tons of flyaways. I also have gray coming in, which is known as air hair, and it just does not like to lie flat. So, something like this, which although it's extra strength, I would still say that it is a lighter weight styling product for the type of hair that we curly girls have. It just has a lot more hold than I was originally expecting. So now that I know what not to do with it, I will definitely use it much differently going forward. And that way I'll get the benefits of it without having to use too much. And that also means it will last a lot longer. Now, as far as the scent, it just smells kind of herbal and fresh. It doesn't smell flowery to me. It really just smells to me like more of a green herbal fragrance. And when using it, you don't smell it. It doesn't linger in your hair. So it's not going to interfere with your fragrance or your body lotion or anything else that you'd prefer to smell like. So this is just one of those really versatile products that offers a lot of benefits besides just what normal mousses that we have known for years will do. So it gives you hold, it does give you volume, and it gives you that edge control. So that does help fight frizz, which is the one thing that I was really looking forward to.